to escape. No one can take away our power and our faith. Once we showed up in this game, this thrill won't fade away. See us step in the spot, shining like VVS stars. Another one bites the dust, making my adrenaline rush. My crown will never rot, 'cause I'll ignite the flames of new life. The glory is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. Through the dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight.
When you feel like everything's dead and in, so hard to stand, the whole world's like a prank. Keep taking an L, everything's in vain. You feel so powerless with your bare hands. Speak it out even when your voice shaking, 'cause we'll make it. Our steps be groundbreaking. We'll be the blockbuster of the season for the sake of freedom. Keep dreaming, compete for the dreams till they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the beat. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. You don't know where we're really right ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone define your limit. Sometimes a loss has a lot of meaning in it. Now I'm a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Span the scope, I'm ready for war, 'cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore.
'Cause I'll ignite the flames of new life. The glory is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. Through the dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight. Win this fight. To collapse, to fall, to break, but always come back stronger.
I'm feeling alive again, my lungs and pupils dilate.
Kneel down to fate, but be the one who conquers.
No one can take away our power and our faith.
'Cause I'll
Compete for the dreams till they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the peak. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. You'll know what we're really that ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone find your limit. Sometimes a loss has a lot of meaning in it. I'm a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Span the scope, I'm ready for war. 'Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore. When we raise our voices together, filling the void. Trust your gut, then bear the harm. Show 'em who's the GOAT.
Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup, a brand new tournament centered around intense co-op play of Big Revenge. Two guilds will clash in each match, earning points by controlling homes, defeating monsters, vanquishing enemies, and completing various objectives. The guild with the highest score in the end of the match claims victory. The Loki Cup is divided into Tier A League and Tier B League, each crowning its own champion guild. The event has 5 phases: practice matches, qualifiers, registration, eliminations, and the grand finals. During the practice matches, guilds can freely participate and familiarize themselves with the tournament format. Victories and defeats during this phase will not affect rankings. During the qualifiers, guild ranking points will be reset based on each guild's total power. A new guild ranking league board will be introduced. Match outcomes will affect the rankings. At the end of the qualifiers, the top 64 guilds on the league board will qualify to register for the tournament. In registration phase, the top 64 guilds from qualifiers may register for either Tier A or Tier B league. Both leagues are limited to 32 guilds. The top 2 ranked guilds from the qualifiers will automatically register for the Tier A league. Once 32 guilds have registered for Tier A, registration for the Tier B league will open. After registration closes, an announcement phase begins. The final list of guilds participating in both Tier A and Tier B leagues will be locked. Only members listed in the official guild roster at this time will be eligible to participate in the eliminations. Eliminations. Guilds will be seeded and ranked 1 to 32 within their respective leagues based on their points obtained in qualifiers. From top 32 to top 8, the tournament will follow a single elimination format, with matchups as follows: 1 versus 32, 2 versus 31, 3 versus 30, and so on. The top 4 guilds from each league will advance to the Grand Finals. In the Grand Finals, BO3 single elimination is used. Both Tier A and Tier B league will each crown their own champion guild. The Loki Cup brings with it all new rewards. Guilds from both leagues will receive exclusive tournament titles, portrait frames, and a prestigious Champion Medal of Honor. Tier A guilds will also receive an exclusive mount as an additional prize. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup, a brand new tournament centered around intense core gameplay of Vigrid Venge. 2 guilds will clash in each match, earning points by controlling homes, defeating monsters, vanquishing enemies, and completing various objectives. The guild with the highest score in the end of the match claims victory. The Loki Cup is divided into Tier A League and Tier B League, each crowning its own champion guild. The tournament features 3 distinct battlegrounds: Vigrid Field, Ruinscape, and Phalanx. Each map offers unique challenges and contributes to your guild's total points and guild merits. Guild points acquisition. Vigrid Field is the main field. Earn a large amount of guild points by completing key objectives. Ruinscape is sub-battlefield A. Completing objectives here grants moderate guild points and a large amount of guild merits. Vigrid Field and Ruinscape scoring events: defeating Fallen Valkyrie, Horn Possession, defeating Element Lord, defeating Fenrir, defeating Undead Spirit, eliminating enemy guild members. Heimdall Messenger. At the start of each match, a Fallen Valkyrie spawns at the center of the map. Defeating her guarantees a horn drop. The adventurer who obtains the horn transforms into Heimdall Messenger and gains exclusive skills: Group Summon, Divine Teleport, and Sanctuary Shield. However, after 60 seconds, the horn holder will be afflicted by Divine Backlash, gradually losing HP. Only by activating the Jello Altar can this curse be temporarily resisted. Note: Jello Altar will become disabled over time, adding urgency to strategic use. Defeat Element Lords: Water, Wind, Earth, Fire that will appear on the map. Defeating one grants your team a 1-minute group buff. Undead Spirit. Defeating an Undead Spirit grants a large amount of points. Fenrir. Defeating Fenrir allows you to transform into Fenrir Avatar. A Fenrir Avatar can instantly slay the Heimdall Messenger, making it the key to help your guild secure victory. Phalanx is sub-battlefield B, where the core gameplay is to collect fruits of Yggdrasil. Submitting fruits of Yggdrasil grants your guild a small amount of guild points and guild merits. Collect fruits of Yggdrasil. Defeating Nidhogg and its offspring. Gathering resources. Defeating enemy guild members. Victory conditions for a single match. At the end of the battle, guilds are ranked by points, horn final possession, current guild power. When the match concludes, the guild that holds the horn will be granted bonus points. The guild with the highest performance across these metrics will emerge victorious. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn.
Have you seen anything like this before? Valkyrie sings, hear her sweet voice soar. Golden mead flowing in Valhalla's glow, where the northern lights in splendor show. Have you seen anything like this before? Silver swords gleaming enchanting sights. Autumn's eye guide us through the night. Never be afraid of fire or thin ice. Warriors fight with great might.
Warriors, let this day be etched in the pedestal of history. Let's forge our fate through courage and determination at the edge of abyss. For faith, for honor, for those who came before us. This is not just a battle. It is our saga.
Sing the ode to the battle's fought. Two heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from the sky to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Toast to stars that brightly gleam. Valhalla's echoes fill the dream. There's no room for doubt or fear. Toast to stars that brightly gleam. Valhalla's echoes fill the dream. There's no room for doubt or fear. Sing the ode to the battle's fight. Two heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from the sky to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Ode to the battle's fight. Two heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from the sky to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be Glass of wine, confetti crowds, all blurred out when I saw your face. Ferris wheel was turning slow, but my heart is racing fast. I know time moves on. Sometimes we're on circles and merry-go-round. But I'm sure whenever, wherever, your smile always fills my void. Memories glow, light a fireflies and midnight slow us. You look just as beautiful as I remember. A new chapter is about to unfold. Shall we dance in the ice cream flavored dream of summer night? I pour you clothes of fireworks up in the sky. Let it your lashes on and bright. Forget the mess. Do you dare run away with me now? Follow where the summer breeze blows and show you the pixels of my heart. Pixels of my heart. Let's go pick us some seashells where I hide my secret spell. How the balloons are soaring high. Wish I could write our names apart. You threw a shade to the fountain, realize when I look at you that all my dreams are completed. Now let me make a wish come true.
faith. No one can take away our power and our faith. Once we showed up in this game, this thrill won't fade away. See us step in the spot, shining like VVS bronze. Another one bites the dust, making my adrenaline rush. My crown will never rot, 'cause I'll ignite the flames of new life. The glory is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. Through the dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight.
When you feel like everything's dead and in, so hard to stand, the whole world's like a prank. Keep taking an L, everything's in vain. You feel so powerless with your bare hands. Speak it out even when your voice shaking, 'cause we'll make it. Our steps be groundbreaking. We'll be the blockbuster of the season for the sake of freedom. Keep dreaming, compete for the dreams till they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the beat. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. Y'all know we're breaking glass ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone define your limit. Sometimes the loss has a lot of meaning in it. Now I'm a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Expand the scope, I'm ready for war. 'Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore.
'Cause I'll ignite the flames of new life. The glory is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. Through the dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight. Win this fight. To collapse, to fall, to break, but always come back stronger.
I'm feeling alive again, my lungs and pupils dilate.
Kneel down to fate, but be the one who conquers.
No one can take away our power and our faith.
'Cause I'll
Compete for the dreams till they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the peak. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. You'll know when we're breaking glass ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone find your limit. Sometimes the loss has a lot of meaning in it. I'm a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Expand the scope, I'm ready for war. 'Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore. When we raise our voices together, filling the void. Trust your gut, then bear the palm. Show 'em who's the GOAT.
Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup, a brand new tournament centered around intense core gameplay of big grid Venge. Two guilds will clash in each match, earning points by controlling homes, defeating monsters, vanquishing enemies, and completing various objectives. The guild with the highest score in the end of the match claims victory. The Loki Cup is divided into Tier A League and Tier B League, each crowning its own champion guild. The event has 5 phases: practice matches, qualifiers, registration, eliminations, and the grand finals. During the practice matches, guilds can freely participate and familiarize themselves with the tournament format. Victories and defeats during this phase will not affect rankings. During the qualifiers, guild ranking points will be reset based on each guild's total power. A new guild ranking league board will be introduced. Match outcomes will affect the rankings. At the end of the qualifiers, the top 64 guilds on the league board will qualify to register for the tournament. In registration phase, the top 64 guilds from qualifiers may register for either Tier A or Tier B league. Both leagues are limited to 32 guilds. The top 2 ranked guilds from the qualifiers will automatically register for the Tier A league. Once 32 guilds have registered for Tier A, registration for the Tier B league will open. After registration closes, an announcement phase begins. The final list of guilds participating in both Tier A and Tier B leagues will be locked. Only members listed in the official guild roster at this time will be eligible to participate in the eliminations. Eliminations. Guilds will be seeded and ranked 1 to 32 within their respective leagues based on their points obtained in qualifiers. From top 32 to top 8, the tournament will follow a single elimination format, with matchups as follows: 1 versus 32, 2 versus 31, 3 versus 30, and so on. The top 4 guilds from each league will advance to the Grand Finals. In the Grand Finals, BO3 single elimination is used. Both Tier A and Tier B league will each crown their own champion guild. The Loki Cup brings with it all new rewards. Guilds from both leagues will receive exclusive tournament titles, portrait frames, and a prestigious Champion Medal of Honor. Tier A guilds will also receive an exclusive mount as an additional prize. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Ragnarok Origins Loki Cup 2025. My name is Nikki, and I'll be your host slash shoutcaster for the English commentary tonight. I would like to greet everyone a happy evening. If you're at your house right now watching the live stream, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to heart react and comment at the comment section and share the live stream to your family and friends as well. And at this point, I would like to thank our sponsor, all right? So thank you so much to 1-1 for their incredible support in this tournament. One team, one champion, no limits. The world's #1 gaming top-up platform, seamless and secured. Trusted by gamers worldwide. From October 9 to November 20th, top up for ROO using the 1-1 or at 1-1 for a chance to win a fully expense-paid trip to Ragnarok Festa on December 13th, 2025. Alright, so if you want to join in the raffle, top up at 1-1 right now. I know everyone is anticipating this evening. The match for the evening is going to be intense, but hold that thought because I'll be giving you guys the code for the evening. It's going to be ROO Loki Cup Top 4 Fight. And I believe that the chat and our adventurers at the chat already knows the code. I don't know why, but they already know the code. So yeah, please do redeem the code here. All right. So once again, don't forget to redeem ROO Loki Cup Top 4 Fight. We have a lot to be given out for tonight, so stay tuned until the very end. I want to know who are or which team are you rooting for, so you can also comment it at the comment section below. You can tag your friends, invite them here in the live stream because I believe that we're also simultaneously being live in different languages. So do check out different live streams, but stay here in the English commentary. All right. Okay, so we have a lot of things here. And I think in a bit, I'm gonna show you guys the rules and mechanics. So if you just tuned in, welcome to Loki Cup 2025. And if you know the mechanics, then that's good. And if ever you don't know the rules and mechanics, that's fine because we're here to educate everyone. It has a lot of strategies involved, a lot of mechanics as well. The tournament has stretched from the earlier practice matches to the qualifiers, now semis, going towards the grand final. So in a bit, I'm gonna show you the teams that will be battling out for the evening. All right. So yeah, shout out to everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I want to shout out everyone who's currently watching the stream. I also have a gift code for everyone, but I believe they already drop it at the comment section below. So yeah, if you know the gift code, you can type it there. But I can also type the gift code as well. Hello. Shout out to everyone who's currently watching. Hello, good evening. Spectrum Guild, who else? I want to know which teams are you rooting for? Which among the chat has already played Loki Cup during the practice matches or even in the qualifiers? Good luck. Hello chat, good evening. Please share the live stream, all right? Share the live stream. Okay, so while we're waiting for the mechanics or rules of the game, so let me just have a brief review of the mechanics. Actually, we will be featuring the main field and the subfield A here in our tournament. Hello Christine. Hello Trix. Yeah, Vigrid Avenge, mainly at Vigrid Avenge, and yeah, you have to control horns, defeat monsters, kill players as well, or eliminate them. There's a lot of objectives here. Oh no! Hello, shout out to the chat. I know everyone's watching, but to maintain the fairness of our tournament, we have a 2 minutes delay. By the way, we have 2 minutes delay. Okay, what else? Yeah, of course, the main objective is to get the Valkyrie. So yeah, but here we're gonna show you guys the mechanics and rules.
Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup, a brand new tournament centered around intense core gameplay of victory revenge. Two guilds will clash in each match, earning points by controlling homes, defeating monsters, vanquishing enemies, and completing various objectives. The guild with the highest score in the end of the match claims victory. The Loki Cup is divided into Tier A League and Tier B League, each crowning its own champion guild. The event has 5 phases: practice matches, qualifiers, registration, eliminations, and the grand finals. During the practice matches, guilds can freely participate and familiarize themselves with the tournament format. Victories and defeats during this phase will not affect rankings. During the qualifiers, guild ranking points will be reset based on each guild's total power. A new guild ranking league board will be introduced. Match outcomes will affect the rankings. At the end of the qualifiers, the top 64 guilds on the league board will qualify to register for the tournament. In registration phase, the top 64 guilds from qualifiers may register for either Tier A or Tier B league. Both leagues are limited to 32 guilds. The top 2 ranked guilds from the qualifiers will automatically register for the Tier A league. Once 32 guilds have registered for Tier A, registration for the Tier B league will open. After registration closes, an announcement phase begins. The final list of guilds participating in both Tier A and Tier B leagues will be locked. Only members listed in the official guild roster at this time will be eligible to participate in the eliminations. Eliminations, guilds will be seeded and ranked 1 to 32 within their respective leagues based on their points obtained in qualifiers. From top 32 to top 8, the tournament will follow a single elimination format, with matchups as follows: 1 versus 32, 2 versus 31, 3 versus 30, and so on. The top 4 guilds from each league will advance to the grand finals. In the grand finals, BO3 single elimination is used. Both Tier A and Tier B league will each crown their own champion guild. The Loki Cup brings with it all new rewards. Guilds from both leagues will receive exclusive tournament titles, portrait frames, and a prestigious champion medal of honor. Tier A guilds will also receive an exclusive mount as an additional prize. Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. A legend rises at the break of dawn.
And that is the Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup 2025 rules and mechanics. Still me, Nikki here at the casting table panel. Alright, so let's talk about the rewards because I know you already know what the mechanics and rules are for the tournament for the evening. This is Tier A, by the way. And if you're looking for other tiers, please stay tuned. Okay, so for the rewards, the champions will have a massive rewards for this year. And we're not just talking about in-game or virtual items, but also incredible physical championship medals. So eyes on the prize, there's a lot of at stake here in our tournament. So in a bit, I'm gonna show you the prize so that you'll be more you're gonna look forward to the championship on November 1st. But anyway, as promised, shout out to everyone who's currently watching the live stream. I know the chat, I'm looking at the chat, it's really hectic, everyone's active, so I want to shout out to every guilds who's currently with us tonight. Maybe I'm gonna shout out a couple of names. So maybe shout out to Luka Doncic of Home Guild. We have here Spectrum Guild. We have Eve. Happy birthday to One. Shout out for After Hour Guild and Crimson Guild and other guild, Code GN Guild, Hogwarts Guild. Shout out to everyone. I hope I'll be able to shout out all here in our live stream. Please stay tuned until the very end because we have a live raffle, live draw in just a bit. Okay, so again, for now, we're gonna move on towards the rewards, and I'm gonna show that to you later on. But a little bit of backstory in our tournament. So we started off with the practice matches for the Loki Cup, and from there, so hold the thought. Let's move on to the rewards. All right. So for the rewards for Tier A Champion Guild, they will get this amazing, massive rewards. As you can see, this is the mount. And it's limited edition. You cannot get it anywhere else, only here at Loki Cup. So this is a huge flex and swag. And aside from that, you can see we have title, medal, border, and so on and so forth. But also for Tier B Championship Guild, they will also receive amazing rewards. The only difference is that the mount. So yeah, the mount is something, and it's account locked. So it's just limited to those who are in Tier A Championship. So yeah, advance congratulations! You have your amazing mount here. So that is, or these are the rewards you want to look out for in our championship. But anyway, here are the top 4 guilds from the top 32. We're now down to the top 4 guilds. Who will win in our Loki Cup 2025? Will it be PRONTERA1, Interos, Home, or Moonveil? Alright, for the evening, we're gonna cover PRONTERA1 and Eternals. And I wanna see the chat. Okay, adventurers chat, please type in which teams are you rooting for? Are you cheering for PRONTERA1 or Eternals? I want to know. And now, at this point, let me introduce to you the top 5 with the most combat power for PRONTERA1. We have Taz Walker, we have Ratu, Teknologia, Sobum Hakong, and Untouched F2P. Look at that total power. Average total power. I mean, this is insane. And later on, we're gonna show you guys the counterpart from the top 5 players for Eternals. We have Vanny Marulate, we have X, Dorai Marulate, Pork Soju, and this 899 player as a Warlock. So we know that both of the teams, they're really strong. But looking at the combat power, yeah, it's not a surprise that PRONTERA1 is a bit leading. There's a huge gap and advantage when it comes to the combat power between Eternals and PRONTERA1. But let's find out if Eternals might be able to actually, turn the tides, turn the tables, despite a huge combat power gap between the two teams. All right. So once again, I wanna see the chat, and I wanna see which teams are you rooting for, which guild rather are you rooting for. So according to Zero, we had a chat a while ago that PRONTERA1 is really strong. It comprises of 3 guilds who merged prior to Loki Cup. Yeah, I can't recall if it's like Legends, AOZ, and one more guild, but anyway, yeah. If you are rooting for Eternals, you can type it in the comment section. If you're rooting for PRONTERA1, then do so. Shout out to everyone who's currently watching right now. Hold on until the very end. Don't go anywhere else. And once again, I have a gift code, okay? I know you already claimed my gift code, but just in case you missed it, it's ROO Nikki LC Drive. Can you type it in the comment section, chat? It's Nikki. It's Nikki. Oh no, ROO Nikki LC Drive. ROO Nikki LC Drive. Please redeem my gift code. It doesn't have a space. Okay, share it to your friends. Share it to your friends. All right. Now, in just a bit, we're gonna dive in straight to the game number 1 of the Tier A bracket for Loki Cup 2025. This is going to be a best of 3 battle. So I want to know your predictions. Will it be 2-0 sweep? Will it be 2-1 pushing for a game number 3? Let's find out. I also want to know your wagers. Which guild did you wager? So I want to know all those things. So type it at the comment section. Really happy to see that the chat is very active, so keep the comments coming. And later on, we will be having our live raffle. So also put in your entries in the live raffle. All right. Okay. So we already showed you guys the top 5 with the most combat power in each of the guilds, and I know they're very prominent names. You know them. They're very famous for their jobs, for their skills, and also in the previous tournaments, they've garnered can I say, like, they're really famous. They garnered a lot of noise and buzz from the previous tournament. So yeah, let's find out if they would still be our top 5 after each of the matches. All right, So now going back to the mechanics, I've been mentioning that there's a lot of strategies here, and the map is really big. So we have main field A, main field, subfield B, and subfield A as well. Also, the buffs per score tier leveling, like 50,000, first one to get 50,000 points will have movement speed plus 30%. The first one to get 150,000 points will get reduced damage taken plus 20%. That's really huge. And finally, increased damage dealt plus 20% for the first team or guild to get 400,000 points. So there's, aside from the tiering of the scores, we have elemental lords that will be playing in these matches. But I think one of the crucial things is the timing and rotation of the players, because we know the altars respawn in random areas, so let's find out later on. All right. So again, I can also do shout outs. Yeah, shout out to everyone. Yeah, okay. Keep on redeeming my code. My code is ROO Nikki LC Drive. That's correct. And I'll be giving more codes in the stream, so don't go anywhere else. Stay until the very end of the live stream. If you have any questions, you can also drop it at the comment section below if you have any questions. And by the way, to secure our tournament for tonight, we have a 2 minutes delay. Okay, 2 minutes delay. Please pin the code. Okay, hello. Shout out to Jabs. Hello, Jabs. Shout out to PRONTERA7, PRONTERA5. Hello. Pin the code. I cannot pin the code, but you can just type it. Raffle when after the first match. So stay tuned, okay? Share the live stream, okay? Other guilds who want some shoutouts, I can do so. See, Nixel Gaming, who else? Gentle Papi, shout out. PRONTERA1, and everyone. Okay, so going in to the first match of the evening, welcome to the Loki Cup 2025. My name is Nikki, and I'll be giving you the first match of the evening between PRONTERA1 and Eternals. Let's begin. Okay, so everyone, wow, what a massive explosion here at the middle, but still, Valkyrie is untouched. Everyone's just committing here, and I think it's going to be PRONTERA1, uncontested, honestly. And it's very safe to say that PRONTERA1 will be getting the Valkyrie. On the other hand, the Dracula, or the Undead Soul, has been taken by Wendy. Unstoppable, reaching 10 kill streak here in our game. And looking at the gallery lockdown, 3 minutes more before the altar randomly responds. Valkyrie about to go down, and it's actually Nita 888 to get that Valkyrie. Now a huge boost in numbers, 168,000 for PRONTERA1. They've already secured their movement speed plus 30 and damage reduction plus 20%. Nita looking for the first altar, uncontested, honestly, together with Goonie and the rest of the teammates here from PRONTERA1. I'm not seeing a single Eternals player, and this is just a walk in the park for Nita, waiting for the altar at 3 minutes mark here right now. We all know how the backlash is really unforgiving. So yeah, they're just looking for another information. I think they're gonna go to the 10 o'clock altar here. There you go. They have to protect Nita in a sense that they want to have Nita here. On the other hand, we will be having a clash here at the 10 o'clock altar. Statue Skills Oblivions had been casted, AoEs as well. But it's not looking good for Eternals as they are crumbling. We are seeing a sustained fight here. But numbers, looking at numbers here, PRONTERA almost going with their scores here towards 400,000 mark, just like that. And as we can see, water and wind buffs for the elemental lords is already up, and there will be uncontested. I think looking at the map here at the middle, the water and the wind elemental lords is uncontested, but we can see a little bit of fight here, probably a 4 to 5 parties going up against Eternals, and this is Eternals and PRONTERA1, right? But yes, Eternals really struggling a lot here. But still, Nita. Oh, this is going to be Taz Walker now with our Valkyrie and being secured with his teammates. Here we have Wendy. Those people who gets a lot of kills would definitely guard Taz Walker. He's the star of the night of this match. Aside from Taz Walker and Wendy, we can see Ruthless as well guiding him. No, it's uncontested, honestly. Eternals is nowhere to be seen. I think they're gonna go towards the 2 o'clock altar here. 2 o'clock altar. And just want to remind everyone, just want to remind the viewers, 400,000 score has been secured here by PRONTERA1. They have now damage dealt plus 20%. Imagine having secured all the 3 buffs here by PRONTERA1. It's just so easy for them. Look at Ratu with 20 kills on the streak right now. 2 players make it 3, probably 3 players coming from Eternals, trying to at least contest. Valkyrie almost about to die. Taz Walker is a gunner. Wasn't able to get towards the altar, but don't worry because we have here Technologia. Technologia to become our next Valkyrie here. Alright, 20 seconds before the altar response. We have seen a bit of a clash here, but still look at how sustained PRONTERA1 is. I mean, at least the Valkyrie is being killed here, but Technologia, like 50% of the Valkyrie life here. And I don't think that it's using any of its skills right now. Ancient Blessing, Nature Storms, AoEs. But almost about to go down. I think Technologia is about to go down there. Okay, nice save. I think they were able to get that altar. Taz Walker now here going back to his original job, becoming a menace in this map. 20 kill streak right now. And in the middle, just want to let you know guys that the fire and the earth elemental lords is already online. And I think it's just so easy to say that it will be secured by PRONTERA1. Wendy going back, becoming the Valkyrie here, and looking at the numbers, it's just racking up. They have the Horde, they have the Messenger, everything's adding up to their score. And even the sub-field is also helping the main field here at the Vigrid Avenge map. So yeah, it's very easy for PRONTERA1 to wrap things up, but we still have 13 minutes to go. They can still add more numbers, but you know, the gap is just so much. It's so hard to close the gap when it comes to the scores. 1 million against 67,000. That's just so hard. But still, kudos to Eternals to still, you know, showing up, playing the game here in the map. We're currently looking at the 4 o'clock altar. Everyone's reaching towards the 4 o'clock altar. And if you missed it, Dracula or the Undead Soul has been secured again and again and again by PRONTERA1. They've been racking objectives after objectives in this match. We can see a few strugglers coming from Eternals. They're quite dispersed. Honestly, Feeder is gonna go down there. Taz Walker just behind. On the other hand here, Taz Walker will be once again the Valkyrie, just going towards the altar. 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Panton just behind him. Oh no, almost gonna go down. And that is a secure. But Vanilla, I think Vanny Marulate will be the next Valkyrie and be using the group summon. What Beater will be the next Valkyrie. So, I mean, they just passing the messenger from one party mate, from one guild mate to another, from one player to another, and they've been using the skills quite so well. Summon skills and teleportation. Divine Teleport has been used, but yeah, what Peter has been using the Divine Teleport there. So you can see, overpowered once again by PRONTERA1 when it comes to numbers, when it comes to skills, and it's just a great wipe coming from PRONTERA1. I mean, for Eternals, they really need to shut down whoever holds the horn, whoever the messenger is. They really need to shut down. So they need to secure the Fenrir. But at this point, it's just so hard to do so. Because look at the numbers and the score. 1.3 million against 100,000. They cannot even go near the second buff, which is damage reduction plus 20%. What Beater here together with the teammates, probably a couple of players, 2 parties I think. 2 parties aiding what Beater, taking in damage from the divine backlash. Okay, but still can sustain. 1 minute 22 seconds before we have another altar respawn, and I think it's going to be here near the middle, the northeast side of the middle map here. All of our elementals are on cooldown, and the guild is actually enjoying it. It's going to be PRONTERA1. They have the buff here. They have a lot of buff, honestly. And now, even looking at the players and the numbers and the skills, Eternals is overpowered when it comes to numbers. They're trying their best. They're going into the middle of the altar. They're committing their skills here, but still to no avail. 43 seconds before the altar response. Will they be able to carry out the plan to take down the messenger? I don't think so, because look at the messenger. They're just gonna leave the altar behind. But they're done for. They're done for. Look, and going towards the next altar spawn. In the middle, everyone's converging in the middle. But this is going to be Tazwalker once again, taking damage because of the divine backlash. Just looking for a root there. Valkyrie sanction. But yeah, nice save. I think it also goes to show divine teleportation will be used. Debated everyone here with Oblivions and the skills. Will they be able to wipe Eternals though? I think so. Beyblade, stoppable now with 20 kill streak. And now Fenrir has his spawn and has been killed by this player. I can't seem to read the name though, but I think I'm not sure if it's from PRONTERA1, but yeah. Also another secured coming from PRONTERA1, just because I saw the score move. So I assume. But anyway, Technologia taking care of becoming our Heimdall messenger here, looking for a root together with his teammates. If the skills are cooldown, he can actually use it as wings. Someone's actually aiding a party or two, probably. But yeah, elemental lures are up. It's going to be the fight in the middle, whoever gets that. Again, another buff secured coming from Frontera. We're approaching 2 million mark, and it's just a landslide here. Okay, Tom taking in damage, 20% HP left as the Heimdall messenger. I'm so bad at pronouncing it, but anyway. Okay, a couple of strugglers coming from Eternals, trying to catch up. We can see here Ashira and his team taking care of 2 parties, probably 3 parties from Eternals. But you know, it doesn't matter, because all you have to do is to catch up to Ratu, because Ratu now is the Heimdall messenger. You just have to catch up to Ratu right now. Let's see if Ratu will be able to sustain this. Let's find out. Okay, a couple of stragglers. Someone is trying to take down Ratu. Ooh, but I think he has a teleportation. He has the divine teleport. He can use that, or the group summon. So he's just buying time right now, because the longer that you hold the messenger, the longer you hold it, the more score you rack up for your team. Honestly, for me, I just want to collect Yggdrasil drill fruits. But yeah, kudos to everyone who's playing in the main field right now. 2 million against 200,000. Of course, this is not looking good. What Beater already achieved 20 kill streak right now. And we can see a lot of players coming from Eternals, probably regrouping. They can do a push. We still have 7 minutes more in our match for the evening. Technologia. Yeah, shout out to everyone who's currently watching. I hope everyone's having a great time and enjoying the live stream together with me here, Nikki. And if you want to watch Zero, he'll be in a couple of live streams, so don't worry. Okay, so Group Summon has been activated right now. It's a good call coming from Technologia to actually wipe Eternals. They tried to sandwich 2 to 3 parties protecting Technologia, but it's just so hard to do so. Wendy up front, just looking for a way, but I think the maneuver here is just looking for a place without enemy, without Eternals. Someone's going after them, coming from Eternals, but would be dying. And yeah, a couple of struggles, like a party or two, 1 or 2 players going up against this chunk of PRONTERA1 players. And they are taking the fight at the northeast side of the map, if ever you can see the minimap below. So that's what's happening right now. A lot of AoEs. And yeah, switching in for a better view for everyone. As you can see, this is what's happening right now. Vanny Latte. I think Vanny... Oh! Eternals finally was able to secure the Heimdall messenger. Will they be able to actually close the gap? It's actually a miracle or a mission impossible, but still, Mari Latte was able to do so. Eternals taking in a lot of scores right now. They need to take away the battle. But I think Wendy has taken back the Heimdall messenger. They've already they claimed back the Valkyrie. So I mean, at some point, Eternals really trying hard, and kudos to that kind of play. If they can do that once again, probably sustain Valkyrie. But yeah, it's actually a miracle. It's a mission impossible for them. But right now, Eternals is dying one after another. This is a bit of a stretch coming from PRONTERA1. They just have a lot of advantage at this point right now. Django will be our Heimdall messenger and will be activating the skill there. And what they usually do is after they use the group summon, is that they commit their skills. So that's just what they do. So now, this is going to be Untouched F2P as our messenger. Waiting, I mean, I think we do not have any more altars left. 1 or 2, probably 2 altars left if you're gonna look at the minimap there. So looking at Untouched F2P and trying to do the match for the Divine Backlash, it's gonna take later on. So that's why they're traveling fast. And I have to commend the players who are aiding the messenger right now. We can see this player is really protecting, like Rosemary, who else, together with Untouched F2P. He's very untouched at this moment, at this point. No one's getting near him. 3.1 M. What a huge advantage for PRONTERA1. What a huge advantage. Untouched F2P is still our horn bearer, and it gives them like 800 points every tick. So yeah, that's really huge points for them. Okay, so they're gonna go towards the fire. Yeah, they're gonna get that buff. They're gonna get that buff, and it's gonna give them 5% chance to break a random equipment. Yes. And for the earth, they will be getting the buff that all damaged equipment parts are fully repaired every 10 seconds. Yes. And also gives them shield equals to a 10% max HP, which is really good. I think this would be a bit of a final stretch right now. Amidst all of the chaos here in the middle, we can see Untouched F2P just here in the middle together with his teammates. Other players coming from Eternals trying to struggle a lot, trying to contest, but group summon will be activated, and meaning to say numbers wise, PRONTERA1 has an advantage when it comes to the numbers there. I'm gonna push outside. Eternals trying to make a last push here. Hail Mary for Pantera for Eternals, but it's just hard for them to do so. Mocha Latte looking for target, backsliding and getting a bit of a distance towards untouched F2P. A bit low on health there, a bit low on health. And if ever untouched F2P is gonna die, it's still PRONTERA1's guildmates who's going to get it, and that's gonna be Technologia. Technologia here, our new horn or our new Imdal messenger activating group summon once again. And there you go. I want to know who the Fenrir is. It's actually charging outside. Maybe chasing Technologia. I'm not sure. But yeah, looking at a clear view here in this map, as we can see, there's not a single Eternals player here in this particular area. And still, those people guarding Technologia, their Heimdall Messenger, is still solid. This is going to be Latte. Vanny Maru Latte. Oh no. Okay, Vanny Maru Latte was able to get that Valkyrie. But yeah, what beater was able to get it back and activated the group summon. It's a sliver of hope coming from Eternals there, but just 30 seconds more. And looking at the numbers, this is pretty much a 1-0 a game after all. Yeah, at least they tried. What's important is they tried. So still kudos to these players. But yeah, 4 million to 368. This is really a huge advantage, a really huge number or score. But congratulations, PRONTERA1. You guys will be our game number 1 winner of the series. Woo! And that was it. That was it. Congratulations. Congratulations to PRONTERA1. We've seen how they juggled their responsibilities, how they protected their messenger, how they protected the horde, how they activated the altar. Actually, it's just a walk in the park for them. But still, kudos to Eternals. They still have a chance. Hopefully, they'll be able to get game number 2 later on, because this is a best of 3 series. Alright, so in a bit, I'm going to show you the post stats of that game number 1. If ever you missed it, I'm going to show you what transcended in game number 1. But for now, I know everyone is watching, everyone viewing right now. I would really want to extend my thanks for joining the live stream tonight. Okay? So in a bit, I'm going to show you the post-match status. And then I'm going to show you the top 5 MVPs and so on and so forth. And even the highlights, so don't go anywhere else. Yeah, let's talk about what happened in game number 1. PRONTERA1 is just on point. From the beginning up to the very end, they started strong, they ended the game so strong. And I mean, we're seeing Maru Latte. I don't know if I mentioned or pronounced the name correctly, but Maru Latte has been trying his or her best to get the Heimdall Messenger back to their team or to their guild. But, you know, Technologia, Ratu, Tazwalker, and the rest, Wendy, it's just so easy for them to actually come back and get back the Heimdall Messenger. And even the Fenrir, I was looking out for the Fenrir who bears it, but I think it's also still PRONTERA1. So PRONTERA1, it's safe to say that they got all the objectives, the altars, the kills, and every score possible that they can actually attain. So that just sums up game number 1. It's just game number 1, alright? Don't worry. Hopefully Eternals will be able to get game number 2. But like what Shiro has been mentioning, it's important to take note of the momentum. Whoever gets game number 1 actually can actually carry it over to game number 2. But yeah, congratulations. Hello everyone. So shout out to the viewers. Wanna thank you guys Thank you for staying with us. But yeah, here is the post-match data. For the total guild points, I mentioned like 3 million, but it actually summed up to 4.6 plus a million points against 371,000 plus points. Enemy kills here is whopping 3,683 kills. Boss kills 37 to 11. Current possession time 960 to 80. So like what I mentioned, all of the objectives bagged here by PRONTERA1. And here are our top players. We have to recognize their efforts. We have Juma as the horn bearer. Apex Hunter, we have Sabboom Hakong. Unstoppable is Jot89. Healing Seer here with a cute character. Harvest Monarch also. Horn bearer Tom Egoist. Apex Hunter and the Unstoppable Robbie Floyd. Healing Seer, Citrus Lemon, and Harvest Monarch, the Burst. Okay, we have to take note of these players because you know their efforts should be recognized. Okay, once again, congratulations to these players. And this is just game number 1. We still have game number 2. And hopefully we'll be able to push for a game number 3 for Eternals. It's just so hard, honestly, because when it comes to sustain, sustain is really good when it comes for PRONTERA1 rotation as well. They know how to protect their messenger. They know when to call for the group summon and teleportation. But hold the thought, we have here another gift code for everyone. It's Loki Cup Fire Continues. Again, it's Loki Cup Fire Continues. All right. Please get this. Loki Cup Fire Continues. You can type it. You can type it at the comment section. Okay? Okay, all right. Okay. Congratulations. Once again, congratulations to PRONTERA1. They are our first match winner. This is a best of 3 series. In a bit, we're gonna give you a live raffle. A lucky live draw, okay? So I want everyone in the chat. I know the chat is very active right now. I want the chat to join the live raffle, okay? Okay. Hey, hello! Sleeping Forest of PRONTERA7. While you're redeeming the gift code, like, I just want to shout out the viewers. Okay, hello. Mason, hello. Mark, Kael, PRONTERA1. Who else? Who else here? Ichi Michi. Palakantot. Okay, who else wants shout out? Sika Risky, Bogs de los Santos, Krishin, hello. Yeah, this is a best of 3. It is a best of 3. Yes, it is a best of 3. PRONTERA1 against Eternals. I mean, if you have friends in Eternals, you wanna cheer them, right? So please do cheer them. They need your support. But if you also have friends in PRONTERA1, then please support them as well. Okay. Alright, so I think it's time for the live raffle. Okay, everyone please type in your UID plus server name plus username plus cheer for the 2025 Loki Cup. Okay, I'm just gonna type it because we have a delay and I need entries. Okay, so UID plus server name plus username plus cheer for the 2025 Loki Cup. Guys, I'm chat adventurers. It has to be correct to be valid, because if you put in an incorrect entry, then the prize will not be credited in your in-game mail. It's automatically credited to your in-game mail. Alright? So I'm gonna pick 5 winners. I'm gonna take a screenshot. So please join the raffle now. Okay? Join the raffle now. Type in your UID, your server name, username, plus cheer for the 2025 Loki Cup. Please join the raffle. Alright, so I have an entry here. Okay. So I think I'm gonna screenshot the first one because he is the first one to put in the entry. So I need more 4. 4 more, 4 more. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Why am I seeing Dante Gulapa? Hello. Hello. Hello everyone. Okay, so while we're waiting for more entries, here is the highlight for game number 1. And I'm back here for the Loki Cup 2025 Tier A Best of 3 series between PRONTERA1 and Eternals. We're done with the game number 1. I'm still here, your host, Nikki. And if you have any shoutouts, if you want to greet anyone, you want to shout out your guild, please do so in the comment section. But we're currently holding our live raffle, and I've already gotten a lot of entries. Woohoo! I was worried that we won't get a lot of entries, but thank you for the support. Thank you for the strong support. And talking about support, thank you so much to 1-1 for their strong support here at Loki Cup 2025. All right, woo! I thought we won't get any entries, but we have a lot of entries. So whoever the winners are, congratulations. It will be automatically sent to your in-game mail. No need to PM me. Okay. Okay, congratulations. Thank you for the entries. No need to spam, because I'll be the one to get it. I've already screen capture. It's okay now. Thank you, chat. So maybe I'm just gonna shout out yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of other servers, like from Shipwreck server, from Purring server, Purring Island server. Yeah. Shout out everyone. Good evening. Okay, so I already have winners. Congratulations to the winners. It will be automatically sent to your in-game whale. And don't worry guys, we still have gift code to be given. If ever you did not win in this raffle, it's alright. So we're just waiting for the players to actually settle themselves and prepare for the next match, because it's going to be an intense match once again, a 20-minute match. Okay, just want to ask you, will this be a 2-0 clean sweep for PRONTERA1, or will Eternals be able to bounce back from their defeat? Let's find out later on, because there's a lot of questions here. Will they be able to kill the Heimdall Messenger of PRONTERA1? Will they be able to actually outkill our MVPs? Let's find out later on. Okay? Alright. Oh, thank you to our viewers. No need to spam the chat anymore, because I already got my winners. Okay, I already got the winners. I already screenshot the winners. Okay, you can now go back to the regular program. You can now go back to regular chatting. No need to spam it with your entries. Yeah, I've already picked the winners. Congratulations to the winners. Yeah, expect it like 7 to 14 days. just to be safe. Okay. All right. So while we're waiting for the players to go back in game, let me just take this opportunity once again to thank our sponsor rather. Okay, thank you so much to 1-1 for their incredible support for Loki Cup, one team, one champion, no limits. So they have an ongoing raffle, a fully paid trip to the Ragnarok Festa on December 13, 2025. So if you want to join, top up at 1-1 now from October 9th to November 20th only. Okay? So good luck to everyone who would join the raffle for the Ragnarok Festa by 1-1. Okay, so we're done with game number 1. We're going to game number 2. We also given away gift codes. So for those who just tuned in, if you missed any of the gift code, you can if you missed any of the gift code, you can just ask the viewers. I also have my own gift code, okay? Okay, so yeah, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone who's currently watching. Shout out to our Shaka Gil from Afterlord. After hour. Who else? Sleeping Forest of PRONTERA1. Shout out. Okay, Neo Musi say Matic 2-0 sweep. Oh, you don't wanna put in bets to Eternals? Easy 2-0 according to Christine Uligan. Oh, let's see. Let's find out. Let's see. Kael says, let's go PRONTERA1. But any Eternal supporter here, anyone supporting Eternals. Who else? Shout out to everyone from the anniversary server. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, we can do shoutouts because we're still waiting for the players to go into the game number 2. This is a bit of a challenge. It's going to be a challenge for Eternals because it's a do or die for them. If they lose game number 2, then this will be the end of their journey here at Loki Cup. However, if they win, they'll be forcing game number 3. So who knows, right? Who knows? But yeah, it's really hard, honestly speaking. Looking at the score, 4 million plus points against how many did they manage to do so? I can't recall. But anyway, let's dive in straight to game number 2 of Loki Cup 2025 Tier A bracket. My name is Nikki and I'll be your host / shoutcaster for the evening. 19-minute mark. We are about to see who will be the first one to get Dracula and who will be the first one to get the Fallen Valkyrie. Still, once again, uncontested Fallen Valkyrie. If this is a plan coming from Eternals, I don't even know what kind of plan or strategy this is because it's just an uncontested one. I mean, we can see the minimap, they're converging towards the undead spirit, but it only gives you so much as compared to becoming a the Heimdall messenger. All right, it doesn't even compare. But Tazwalker already here with 10 kill streak and 112,000 against 60,000. Now, here we go. A couple of parties going into the middle. And that was the plan. To actually secure the undead soul. And then probably take out the Valkyrie from PRONTERA. Will this work? Let's find out. But Saubum Hakong will still be able to get that Valkyrie and become our Heimdall messenger. And no one's gonna be left behind right now as they moving towards the altar, the first altar respawn, or Galdar altar respawn. Well, I mean, it's a strategy. It's a strategy coming from Eternals. It's different from the first match. But we can see here, Saubum Hakong kind of bit of struggling with his HP left here, 20%. But still, Yorikai, is it Yoyekiku, and the other players coming from PRONTERA1, well-guarded Saubum Hakong. Well-guarded Saubum Hakong already here at the altar. Just with a sliver of health, I think this is going to be like 20-25% of health there. But Tazwalker, Penton, and the rest, we see Goonie. And that's going to be a good group summon coming from Saubum Hakong, going towards the next altar destination 2 minutes before the altar response. Now, PRONTERA1 once again secured their first and second buff of this main map. Movement speed plus 30% and damage reduction plus 20%. Wow, what a huge advantage. On the other hand, Eternals here just is stuck at 62,000 points. And it's just so easy for Saobum Hakang and his team to evade Eternals. We can see Eternals trying to contest. This is Django. A lot of the players here trying to go after Wendy's lifelong partner Django. Django's gonna be our Heimdall messenger here. But Bunny Marulate will be getting, or it will be passed towards Bunny Marulate and will be used at the group summon. It has always been Bunny Marulate, but it's just so easy for PRONTERA1 to take it back. Just when Bunny Marulate from Eternals be able to get the horn, it's just so easy for PRONTERA to take it back to their possession. So yeah, I think those people who said 2-0 might be Nostradamus. But anyway, for Eternals, they really need a miracle right now. It's a very huge advantage. 94,000 against 659. This is super huge gap between PRONTERA1 and Eternals here in our semifinal Tier A bracket. But anyway, moving on with our match. 29 seconds before the Galar altar responds. And we can see here a couple of people, Eternals, trying to push their luck against Burkam's team. I think it's 2 to 3 parties going up against Eternals, but it's so easy for them to be wiped. And this is a clean wipe coming from PRONTERA1 against Eternals. Heimdall Messenger now is Taz Walker. Will be using group summon to their advantage 2 seconds before the altar response. And there you have it. It was a, how do you call this? It's a really smooth gameplay for PRONTERA1. Literally super minimal contests coming from Eternals. Although we know that Eternals, they're trying their best. They're trying their best here. Yeah. But anyway, going back to our horn bearer, Taz Walker, just in the middle. Kiwi, Mocha, and Tom Egoist gonna be dying there. They wanted to get, they wanna kill Taz Walker. It's just so hard for them to do so though. Because look at the support PRONTERA1 is giving Taz Walker right now. Definitely untouched or untouchable. Moving towards the next Galar altar here. 4 minutes. Probably a 2 or 3 parties coming from PRONTERA1. Just becoming a neat shield here. Taz Walker 50% of health. Taking in that divine backlash. But still manages to prolong his stay as the horn bearer messenger. Okay, we see a couple of Eternals trying to block him. Tommy is going to be Tommy and his team, but yeah, they're dying one after another. Who's helping Taz Walker? That's going to be Burkamp, yes. Mocha, Latte, Brownie Latte, Vanilla Latte. Finally was be. Ooh, that is a play. That is a play coming from Eternals. But Tigger will be able to get back. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just so easy for PRONTERA1 to take back the Heimdall Messenger. It's just so easy for them to do so. Always so easy for them to do so. Alright, Brownie Latte, Roxette, and the rest won't be joining in the battle as they need to spawn. But Django's unstoppable right now with a 10 kill streak. 2 minutes before another altar response. But yeah, Tigger's already here. Against a player coming from Eternals, Ruthless together with Tigger 2v1. But Sol and Comet. Okay, finally 899 was able to get that from Eternals. They need players from Eternals. They need a teleport. Divine Teleport has been used. And nicely done, nicely done. But Django will be getting it back once again and even be using the group summon. It was always like this. Every time Eternals finally manages to get the Heimdall Messenger, PRONTERA1 snatches it back to their possession. 1 minute 53 seconds before another altar response. Django here, nothing to fear. Together with Wendy, this is the connection you want to see. Duo goals, Wendy and Django. Okay. They're protecting Django right now. Brownie Latte, wanna catch up, wanna kill Django. But will you be able to do so? It's just 2 or 3 against a party here. Django about to go down, really low on health there. Will he manage to actually ignite the altar? Wow, Django's still alive despite all the damage he's taking. He's still alive there. 1 minute? Okay, AC, Tazwalker will be getting the Heimdall Messenger again. 1 minute before another altar response. I think Eternals, their last push here, putting all the skills, but still will be wiped by PRONTERA1 here at the lower right side of our map. Tazwalker walking his way, but gonna push back for a bit. Pork Soju trying to get damaged there. But still, there's a lot of hindrances coming from PRONTERA1. There's Ruthless. Who else? Ruthless. What's this? Chamon? Oh, sorry if I'm butchering the names. But, yeah. Wendy, Baby is also here. Chanom, right? And just like that. I mean, comparing to the game number 1, this is a quite contested game coming from Eternals. This is... there's a bit of... how do you call this? A progress coming from Eternals. But, you know, it's a bit late for this kind of progress. Still kudos for Eternals for upping up their game. Divine Teleportation will be used finally here because there's just too much Eternals in that area, in the lower right area. They teleported here in the upper right, just near an undead soul, and in this altar. They can also rotate towards the water element. So yeah, this is a good location actually. And they're moving in. They've regrouped and they're gonna go and push forward another objective here. Eternals is dying. They wanted to get near Tazwalker. They wanted to kill Tazwalker, but it's just so hard for them to do so. Baby Lane here trying to protect Heimdall Messenger. Still, we have 9 more minutes, but it's just so hard to catch up because PRONTERA1 is almost at 2 million. Meaning to say they've already collected all of their buffs. Aside from the buffs given by the scores in the subfield, they also have their elemental buffs. And even the undead soul buffs, alright? So every buffs they've already collected. Once again, PRONTERA1 showing their dominance. What a menace they are in this map. Even though this is a big map, they know which part of the map they should regroup. They know what kind of rotation they need to use and maneuver their Heimdall Messenger. Vani Marulate was able to snatch that, but Tazwalker was able to get it back. Django as well, our new Heimdall Messenger. Now, I want to see, I think it's cooldown. I think the skills are cooldown just because Django's stuck here in the middle. So, yeah, Django, yeah, Wendy's a partner. Lee Tuition is unstoppable right now. We have 2 elemental buffs in the middle, if anyone wants to get that. I think it's going to be PRONTERA1 because it's blue dots going towards the elemental buffs. So yeah, Rosemary here together with Wendy trying to protect the area. Gucci's Clyde and Goonie taking kills as well. We know a kill gives 800 points, right? Bani Marulate, double strafe and cross parry. But still, would be enough damage to actually get the Heimdall Messenger to their possession. And now, once again, Django will be holding on to our horn. For the longest time, it has always been PRONTERA1. Backlash is ticking. They need to go to an altar. And I think that altar is going to be the upper left one. 33 seconds. Yeah, 29 seconds for that altar. Okay, we have a bit of contestation coming. So that's gonna be Danny, Maru, and other players from Eternals. But they struggle so much. They wanted to actually take it away from Django, but Tuition is here. Like Dragon Breath, Comet, Rolling Cutter. You see them. A lot of statue skills has been used as well. Oblivions, AoEs, everything has been committed, even though it's just 6 minutes. I mean, they are not shy. PRONTERA1 is not shy to use their resources. They have a really huge advantage. And if ever other players from Tier A bracket watching this right now, they would know. They would know who to look out for. Obviously. Alright. 1 minute before this altar spawns, but Django about to go down. And there you have it. Django's down. And someone from Eternals was able to get the Heimdall Messenger. Now, if they can just activate a group summon or probably a teleportation, but yeah, they use a group summon, but their skills is or damage is not enough. Vanny Marilate trying to take over and put the battle outside, but this is really a cramped area, perfect for AoEs to trap your opponents. Vanny Maru, lower left map. If you're gonna see the map together with Dibus and other players, there you go. Kurapika together with Vanny Maru Latte, Matcha Latte, and the other players from Eternals. Finally, they got a horn for the longest time, but someone's going up behind there. I think it's Tuition. Divine teleportation. Where to? Okay, they went to the lower left. What, Peter? Just when we thought that Eternals was able to get the horn, but yeah, Beater, Technologia, and XX, they got it back, and they even managed to get this altar. Angel Messenger now is Technologia, activating the group summon in this area, and everyone's in this chaos, everything here. Now we're seeing someone dying. That's going to be the ABs, and Taz walking, taking in damage as well, will be sustained here. We see a lot of Eternals actually. Eternals, they are killing PRONTERA1. If they manage to do so, they might be able to get more points here. From 200,000, now they managed to get 300,000. Saubum Hakong will be getting it back from Marulate. So still, the horn is still back to PRONTERA1, but will be snatched by XXX from Eternals. Let me take it back, because Taz Walker from PRONTERA1 will be getting it back once again. It's like a seesaw. It's like a volleyball. Everyone wants to get a hold of that horn. So we're still here in this area. Lower left side, if you're gonna see the minimap, it's at, I think it's like 7 p.m. or 7 o'clock. Near middle, they have an access towards the water and wind. They can also rotate there, but Taz Walker just buying time. He is buying some time, because the more time you hold on the horn, more score you're getting for your teammates, for your guild. So while waiting for the cooldown, so honestly, that's just what he's doing. And while he's doing that, we can see here players from PRONTERA1 racking up kills. So this is the plan. Getting kills, taking over the subfield B, taking over the mobs, the undead souls, and even the elemental lords. All objectives tick. 3.4 M against 367,000. 2-minute mark in our game. Just 2 minutes more. 2 minutes more. Yes. Yes, this is it. I'm watching the chat, honestly. Well, it's fun to see. Still, it's fun to see viewers, despite a really huge combat power, deficit between these two teams or gap, it's good to see that Eternals still playing their best, you know, still showing up and giving us a good fight, right? So yeah, still a good game well played for Eternals. 1 minute, just 1 minute more. Taz Walker buying us some time, getting more points for the team. Taking it for the team. Kiwi trying to get near Taz Walker, but it's gonna go down. Machalate, Park Soju for the last push with Ranga. It's just so hard. Nita with the AOEs there from behind. Other players coming from Eternals, they're quite scattered. They need to regroup, they need to push, but it's just so hard for them to do so. PRONTERA1 is just so overpowered. You know, they're overpowered right now. Yeah, I know your sentiments. I can honestly, you know, understand the sentiments. But still, kudos for Eternals for showing up, playing for this match. 4 million. PRONTERA1 staying true, staying consistent with how they play Loki Cup. Penton, near Taz Walker and the rest. No one's, you know, Taz Walker is really untouchable at this point. No one from Eternals can get near him, literally. 4 million, 37 seconds, and this is going to be a 2-0 sweep coming from the menace from PRONTERA1, from people, from players from PRONTERA1 showing their dominance, showing they came prepared, and they're gonna win this epic battle. Tigger is unstoppable right now. Taz Walker even activating the group summon in the last 10 seconds. The last 10 seconds of this match. And there you have it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our game number 2 for the best of 3 series will be PRONTERA1. Everyone give it up for PRONTERA1. Woohoo! If we have like a cheer or anything like that, but yeah, congratulations to PRONTERA1. Woohoo! Congratulations, but still, good game, well played for Eternals. I cannot, you know, emphasize this enough. You know, showing yourself here in the Tier A bracket, top 4, only 4 remaining here in the Tier A bracket. We know that this is the best of the best from the top 32 teams down to the top 4. Good game, well played to Eternals. However, this will be the end of your journey for Loki Cup 2025. Hopefully, we'll be able to see you in the next season. However, this would be the end of your journey. Good game, well played. But for now, congratulations to PRONTERA1. You guys made it. You guys showed your power, your passion, your dominance, and effort. Congratulations, you guys. We'll be moving towards our grand finals. All right? So once again, congratulations to PRONTERA1. But I also want to congratulate the viewers who wagered, who placed their bets on PRONTERA1. Congratulations. Congratulations, everyone. All right. So in a bit, I'm gonna show you the post-match status, how many points they racked up, how many kills, how many MVPs or bosses they got, and so on and so forth. So don't go anywhere else. I'll be giving you all the stats and everything you need to know later on. So at this point, after that, I'm gonna show you also the MVP. We will recognize those players who actually contributed a lot in this matchup. Once again, this is a best of 3 series, so 2-0 sweep. 2-0 sweep. And since this is a 2-0 sweep, we will be having another live raffle. But this time around, 1-1 will be giving a $20 1-1 OOC 1-1 credit. I'm gonna teach you how to redeem a 1-1 credit. All right? Okay. Congratulations, PRONTERA1. You can rest up for a bit. But for the viewers right now, don't go anywhere else because we still have live raffle. Okay? All right. So for the total guild points, we have 4 million once again. 4.6 plus millions. Again, 400,000 plus for Eternals. Enemy kills is 3,261 against 151. Boss kills is 41 to 7. And Horn possession time is 935 to 100 in favor of PRONTERA1. Wow. Every objective ticked. Every objective ticked here. But the top players will be recognized for PRONTERA1. Our horn bearer will be Gucci Trev. Apex Hunter is Saobum Hakong. The Stoppable is Jot89. Healing Seer is Chanom. And Harvest Monarch is Sao Crates. I hope I pronounced the names correctly, but yeah. And for Eternals, let's not forget Eternals efforts as well. Hornbearer, we have Lil Twoki. Apex Hunter is Robbie Floyd. The Unstoppable is Supreme. Healing Seer is Citrus Lemon once again. And Harvest Monarchs is GEEZ. Congratulations, congratulations. So these are the winning and losing team MVPs. And in a bit, I'm gonna show you the highlights. But for now, I think we still have one more live raffle. I think we would be having one more live raffle. Just wait here. But yeah, so let's talk about what happened there. There's going to be a 2-0 sweep coming from PRONTERA1. A bit predictable because we all know how strong PRONTERA1 is. But hold the thought. Let's have another live raffle. All you have to do is type in UID plus server name plus your username plus cheer for the 2025 Loki Cup. I'm actually gonna type it in the comment section as well. Yeah, so join the raffle now. Join the raffle now. Because we have 2 minutes delay. 2 minutes delay, okay? Okay. Please join the raffle. And now I'm gonna get 5 lucky winners. Okay. I'm gonna get 5 lucky winners. Okay? So this time around, you'll get this. And if you want to know how to claim OOC, all you have to do is to create an account at 11. Okay, later I'm gonna teach you. Create an account at 11, open an account, and then click on your profile, customize your profile, click on the plus button. The plus button, you can add OOC or 11 credits there and just put in the code. So that's just so easy, okay? It's very, very easy. Okay, so I'm gonna get more winners. Once again, this is 5 winners. 5 winners. So the first live raffle is 5 winners, and now for this time around, it's going to be 5 winners as well. Congratulations, guys! Be mindful that only valid entries will win. Okay? If you put in an incorrect ID, then it's no longer a problem. You have to be mindful that you put in your correct UID, your correct server, and your correct username. Okay? And you have to wait for 7 to 14 days, alright? You have to wait. Because patience is a virtue. Shout out to everyone from, yeah, who else? Islud 10, who else? Shout out from Shipwreck 7, Anniversary Server, hello, hello, hello. It's still me, Nikki. Oh, okay. So this time, I'm gonna give you another live raffle. UID plus server plus name plus username plus cheer for the 2025 Loki Cup. So I'm gonna get 5 winners. 5 winners. And this one is going to be 20 USD. 20 USD from 11. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you, 11. And a little bit of review. So all you have to do is to go to games.11.com. That's games.11.com. Click login on the top right corner. Register your new account, log in. Click the plus icon next to your OOC balance. Select reload pin. Enter your 16-digit reload pin. And then click redeem. Your OOC will now be automatically credited. Thank you so much, 11. Again, that is www.games.11.com. games.11.com. Thank you, 11. And congrats to the winners. Yeah, I've already screenshot, guys. I've already screenshot. 3 winners. Okay, 3 winners for 11 credits. 20 USD 11 credits. 3 winners. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, I already screenshot. Okay. Alright. Congrats. Woo! Yeah. See, you just tuned in with me, you joined in the fun, you cheered your favorite team, and you got to win amazing rewards coming from 1-1 and Ragnarok Origin Loki Cup. Thank you. Once again, congratulations to all our winners. Congratulations to PRONTERA1, and they will be waiting in the grand finals. If you know someone from PRONTERA1, just congratulate them. And if you know someone from Eternals, you have to congratulate them as well, because you know, being the top 4 is not bad. It's amazing because they battle it out against different teams, different guilds, and they deserve to be in our top 4. All right, so good game, well played. Still good game, well played. All right, thank you to our viewers. But anyway, here is our updated bracket. PRONTERA1 will be advancing in our grand champions for the Tier A championship. On the other hand, we still have 2 more teams here in Tier A. It's going to be Home and Moonveil. The question now is, who will win between Home and Moonveil? This is a pretty interesting matchup once again, guys. Because, you know, Moonveil and Home, they are also strong teams. So I want to know who will win. Let's find out in the upcoming schedule. I'm going to show you guys the upcoming schedule in just a bit. Here we go. So we're down with our top 32 to 16, 16 to 8, 8 to 4. Now we're here at semifinal 1, October 28th tonight. And then semifinal 2 will be October 30th, 2055 to 2230 UTC plus 7. Tier B finals, for those who's asking me, Tier B, see you guys on October 31st, 2055 to 2230 UTC plus 7. And the Tier A finals on November 1st, 2055 to 2230 UTC plus 7. Same time, same channel. All right, do support Loki Cup 2025 with me and Zero here in the English commentary. We also have Bahasa and Thai, alright? Support us. Support the teams who's going to win. Who are playing. Support the teams who are playing, okay? Alright. So once again, mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. Alright. And at this point, I think they have to, of course, let's not forget our sponsor. Once again, huge thanks to 1-1 team. Okay, 1-1. One team, one champion, no limits. The world's #1 gaming top-up platform. Seamless, secured, and trusted by gamers worldwide. Okay? From October 9th to November 20th. Top up for ROO using the 1-1 credit for a chance to win a fully paid trip to the Ragnarok Festa on December 13th, 2025. Okay? So once again, thank you, 1-1. It's www.games.11.com. Okay. Also, I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to viewers. Thank you. Okay, final shout out. Taka, Lucille, Benimaru, Acromaze. Who else wanna shout out? Hey Ayachi, Kyle, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in, to our players, to the winners. Thank you so much to the tech team, org team. Thank you. It has been me, Nikki. See you on the next schedule. And don't go anywhere else. I'll be giving you guys the highlights.